on our skin. We are young, we feel everything. Yeah, it's starting to begin. Hear the words we were meant to sing. Close my eyes, I feel where we are, where we are. We can run all night till the dawn, till the dawn. We light it up like the stars. No more fear of hiding. Stay where we are. We're the ones. We can break the silence. We can break the silence. We can break the silence.
Hello everybody today. Today is the day for a tad bit of editing. Yes, it was a tad bit of editing just a bit ago. That being on my normal stream day on Saturday. Yes, including with the Dark Messiah of Mind Magic stream, which I ended in about an hour and a half. I continued doing a tad bit more of editing. And once again, we are back to do a tad bit more of editing. But this time, again, like many others, it is a little bonus one. It is on a day unlike any normal Saturday. It is random. It is out of nowhere. It is a great day for streaming. And for editing, in fact. So that's the one thing we are going to get ourselves into. Get ourselves into a tad bit of editing. So there's nothing better other than to really just get straight into it. Start getting rid of some of these markers, get things done, maybe begin our stage 3. That is the manipulation of all the footage, adding in text, fancy edits, all these kind of things. Hopefully we can eventually get into that. We just have a bunch more of the Stream 3 clips, and also I have a goal to start cutting down on these markers. All of these markers are basically, hey, Archblade, you need to do this now. Or basically, you need to do this in the future, you can't skip it. Yep, you can't not do it. You have to. And it's pretty much a reminder of me saying that if I don't do it, you suck. So I have to. By my own accord, I might add. So, something I did just before the stream was two things. I downloaded, or did a different way of downloading, the Bill Nye the Science Guy music video. You know, that one, that intro. Instead of actually downloading it from the internet, which I, for some reason, can't at the moment because my downloading stuff is being weird, but I couldn't do that, so I just took my editing software. Hopefully I'm talking, yep, I just had to double check that I was actually talking this time. But instead of downloading it, I got OBS and basically just recorded the music playing, and so I just made a small video. Bill Nye music, there you go. And then I can just cut out the audio, position it however I want, and there you go. Easy. We got Bill Nye the Science Guy tunes. Oops, I actually cut out the opposite thing that I was supposed to cut out. I cut out the audio. Got rid of the audio, the thing I actually will be using. Hang on. It's a little... Oops. The Bill Nye music is a little stuck in there. You see, it's like crammed in with all the other audio, so I've got to bring it down here. And where the fudge did the video bit go? Oh, there it is. Alright, disconnect, and there we go. We got the musics. So we can just disable this audio. There we go, we got the music. That's what we needed, right? That's all we needed. So we can just bring that over where we wanted it. At the intermission. And where this error appears, we wanted to add it fading in, so you can like hear it fading into existence, and then it becomes
hydration break every hydration
hang on. Does it just start with Bill Nye Science Guy?
hydration break everybody. Again, everybody.
Okay, I've got just got a timer right here. Okay, I think here is where his version actually starts. Because you can hear the sound. Would that be an electric guitar?
Hydration break everybody.
Yeah, you see, it's that bit. So I can just cut this bit and time it, like sync it up with his
hydration break everybody.
With his version.
Hydration.
So Bill Nye, it's pretty much where his starts. Oops. Nope. Okay, I cut a bit too much here. And a bit... So this is basically where his starts. So I've got to continue it from here. Well, start it from here, really. And I will just make it incredibly quiet and fade in. Just very slowly fade in. Oh.
Hydration break everybody. Hydration break everybody.
Oh, when you actually hear the transition from my version, the one I just added in, and his version, you can actually hear my entire quality than what you can hear from his stream.
Hydration break everybody.
Like, it becomes muffled, really, essentially. So, what I need to do is actually muffle my version. I can do that by, what is it? It's not pan, it's smooth and enhance. I need a smooth audio, and it makes that muffle kind of feeling.
Hydration break everybody. Hydration break. Hydration break everybody. Hydration break everybody.
So I'm gonna make it longer so you can start hearing it.
Hydration break everybody.
Might muffle it a tiny tad more. 4. Because it really is muffled on his version, on his side. It's kind of, you can hear it too early now, so you might have it that.
Hydration break.
Yeah, might have it go for even longer.
Hydration break everybody.
So you can start hearing that Bill, 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 Bill. I might actually make this audio, like the music, actually a bit louder, but still have it fading in just as much. How about that?
Hydration break everybody. Hydration break everybody. Hydration
So
break everybody.
Bill, 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 Bill.
We're getting science.
And I've got added the text for the vocals, like I've marked here. So we can cut out the download Bill Nye music, because we've done that. So pretty much what we're going to try and do is get rid of a ton of these markers. So then we don't have to go back to them ever again. And then we can continue with adding in more of the clips. So basically doing the stuff I'm yelling at myself to do.
We're getting
So science rules. So I'm just gonna add some text. Science rules. It pops up. Maybe see if I can make it look a little more three-dimensional. So science rules, and then I'm just gonna have them individually pop up on the screen. Science rules. Wait, why is it popping up? What? There we go. Science. Yeah, science, everybody. Well, science rules, as Pro said. Everything Pro says is believable. Is fact. I don't know what I'm saying. But alright, well, let's get this science rules going. What's a good font? Fontarini. That looks scientific. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe a thin text. I think I know one. There's Gothic medium. I kind of like Gothic medium. This one. What could be good? I feel like there was one that was really thin, but maybe that was on a different font on a different computer. I was thinking Calibri, but maybe not. Yeah, I might go for Gothic. Franklin Gothic! There we go! Franklin Gothic! And we can make it... We'll just make it white. Keep it as white. And then what we can do is... make the rules all emphasize, like, science rules! Oh yeah! Kind of thing. Like, make the rules even bigger. So, what I'm going to do here is y value 75. Bring that up a bit so that we can have the rules there. Alright. So, pretty much, we just... well, actually, before I animate it, I'm going to add... let's hit film drop shadow. There you go. And I might use some gleam, maybe. Okay, so we can get the shadow down there. Opacity, we can make it at 100% if we wanted. With the video, it seems very difficult to see it. So I might keep it 0.7 and 0.1. Is that good? Penumbra is basically, it's making it very blurry, the shadow blurry, so it looks more like a shadow rather than like being very, how to describe it? More yeah, making it less solid, more of what you would see a blurred, a shadow to be. It has blurred edges. Right, yeah, that could be fine. Don't need to do too much with the shadow. It's just a shadow. So we're gonna have science rules. Oh yeah, science is pretty epic, isn't it? It's pretty damn cool. Huh. And since what we just did, how it's gonna animate is it's going to kind of look like it's coming from the center. It's gonna pop up above here, so it looks a little more three-dimensional, less 2D flat. Alright, so I might have it just immensely miniature at the beginning. And I can have this 8,000. Give it some time so you can see it. 5,000. 2,000. 1,000. No, that might be a bit too quick. Okay, 1,000. 6,000. 4,000. 3,000. 2,000. 1,500. 1,250. And okay, how does that look at the moment?
We're getting...
Oh, a little laggy because we have it on full. We don't want the... When playing back, with this computer, it can't really handle playing back the preview on full quality. It dies. So then we can have, what was that? 250. 150. 1075. So I'm just dropping it. Now it's dropping in 25s. 1065. So dropping 10s. 1060. Dropping 5. And then 1055. I'll make it drop one more in 5. And then I'll make it bounce back, actually. 1080. Actually, how much was that? Okay, so that's 525. I make 1030. Actually, whoops, wrong way. 1130. So let's zoom in a bit. 1180. 1200. 1210. 1220. It will double up the numbers, so it goes down from like 50, 20, 10, 10, 5, 5. So it's being a little more consistent with its numbers at this point. 1225. Because we're also wanting to go up to 1280 here, or at least close to it, because that's its original size, pretty much. What we just set it at before we started animating it. 112.35. 112. No, 112. What? 1237.5. 1240. Then 1241. And 1242. Okay, let's see how good that is. Wiggins! Wiggins! It's a little too fast to fall back. So I might just do this. Just double up its length entirely. So it's much slower. And if it's still a bit too fast, or if it's way too slow at this point, we can just change it. Okay, how's that look? Wiggins! 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 Alright, might be a little too slow now. Maybe. Or maybe it's too fast. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's move this. Wiggins! 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 Okay. Actually, when does this start? This goes 10 at 10. Okay, it starts going up by 10 here. So I'm going to make that gap. And actually, hang on. Alright, let's extend that so we've got more space here. Okay. Okay, how's that look? Wiggins! Wiggins! Might bring these back a bunch, actually. How's that look? Wiggins! 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 Science rules. Wiggins! Wiggins! Science rules. It's pretty good. Alright, there we go. So that's the animation for science bouncing forward and then falling back a bit. Nice and slowly. Wiggins! 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 Side! Wiggins! Side! 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 So we'll put the rules here. Science rules is pretty good. Alright. We'll have it there. And yeah, we're going to make new text again. And it was... Okay, it'll be about 30. Actually, hang on. I was going to have the rules even bigger. So I'm going to make this the same font. So Franklin Gothic Medium. Nice. And we can emphasize it, so give it outlines, give it crazy effects, I don't know. Make it really just different, I guess. Okay, make this 60, 70, 69, 8, 7, 6. It's pretty much, I'm having it, a bigger word, but the same length as science. So I might just make it 67. Yeah. That should do. Alright. Kill you. Science rules. Alright, what can we do with this? Guess with starters, I might make it a different color, maybe, or a different outline. We'll actually give it an outline. Firstly, actually, yes. Words that are said. Okay, so let's get a good old orange for that pro color, that professional flair. Here we go. Science rules. It's a pity we can't put the shadow on the outline, like I sometimes do in making images. But what I am going to do, what I absolutely love about Movie Studio that you actually can't do in Adobe Premiere Pro, which is supposed to be much more advanced and all that, but something I really like that you can do. The animating and the moving of the text is completely different. You know how I moved it a bit vertically, a bit upwards? Well, if I move it further down, it is all natural. It doesn't like screw it all up. The animation follows what I just changed. So it's completely fine with that. The moving of that text and the animating is completely different. And that is freaking awesome. So I can just move it down like that, reposition it a bit.
Sides, drinks, sides.
So something what I might do with this rules is make it jump forward, and then it won't bounce, it will just jump and then slowly fade, and then the science will probably just fall.
Sides, drink some of that H2. Sides, drink some of that H2. Drink some of that H2. Drink some of that H2. Drink some of. We're getting sides, drink.
Drink some of.
We're getting sides, drink.
Maybe I could have the text go with the bounce of the background, but that could be a little difficult. Well, I'd probably have to separately render the text. I mean, I could. I could. Hey, Mac! Thank you for hosting! Out of nowhere, the boy appears. The amazing player of Apex Legends, in fact. The exceptional one that does the Mac snipes. Hello there! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for hosting. Hey! I'm just, animating some text.
We're getting sides. We're getting sides.
Alright, this text I actually might render separately. So I'm going to do all the animating for the text first, and then I'm going to do some fancy stuff after. Like gleaming here. I could do some gleam like that, or reverse gleam to make it more 3D. You know, actually, hang on. The shadow here. What am I doing for the stream today? Hey! Well, again, it is another bonus stream out of nowhere, but I'm doing some editing again for the good old streamer Pro Gamer. Such an amazing boy, the streamer. I mean, look at his beautiful face up there. Well, either way, hello Mac, welcome to the stream, and it's nice seeing you. How have you been? How have your streams been going? Alright, this drop shadow, I might actually change it to white. No, Oh, no, right, yeah, I can actually just have it orange. Yeah, 30, and distance, yep. Let's get rid of the penumbra, and make it the opacity 100. There you go, so it's more three-dimensional in that way. And give it less distance, and you know how it bounces forward, kind of like that. It maintains that 3D-ishness. I don't know how to describe it. Just the 3D flair that it is. Alright, so that, I might make it a little darker, actually. Oh, nearly had a voice crack then. Avoided the voice crack. Alright, maybe not that dark. There we go. Just a little more dim. There we go. So, science rules.
We're getting sides. We're getting sides.
And also, actually, I might have the rules text pop in a little earlier. Since it didn't sound right.
We're getting sides. We're getting sides.
And if you also hear the... sometimes you have to acknowledge when something is animated in, and it doesn't just instantly snap. You can also animate it along with that kind of charge up of a word. I understand it as charging up of a word as, like, rules, like, that, you know, the charging up of that R into rules. Rules! So imagine that R as it's jumping in, it's sliding in, so science! Science! Well, it may be a bit nonsense that I'm explaining in, but that's a thing I explain today at Archblade's Educational Academy of Explaining.
We're getting sides. Drink some.
Okay, it looks...
We're getting sides. We're getting sides.
Well, the timing at the moment, we might change its position, or its bit, right after we animate it. Exactly from what I just explained it with. Alright, so science, and... what was I doing? So science, and then the rules we need to bounce in as well. Which actually, couldn't I just copy? Yeah, I can probably just copy the bit I just animated. Yeah. Because it was only animating the size of the text. The position is changed by the what's we call it? The generated media editor.
Sides.
Yeah, there you go. Just copy paste, easy. Very nice.
We're getting sides. We're getting sides.
Oh wait, no. I was going to not have a bounce, and instead have it fade in, but no. Actually, scratch that. Different idea. I'm going to make the science text physically drop onto the rules, and then it kind of brings some weight down with it. It's giving it gravity. Yeah. The science text drops onto the rules, and all will be cool. Alright, with the rules, I might give it a shadow along with its outline. See how that looks. Give it an orange, a darker orange shadow. So 35. And 0.75. And then 1. There you go. That should be a darker kind of orange underneath the rules. And I'll increase its distance up to 0.02. Nope, that doesn't look good. The one thing I often have problems with shadowing in programs like this, editing programs, you can see there's a gap between the text and the shadow. So often, I basically do a copy and paste of that same shadow 1 pixel closer to the text, so it looks like it's all one solid rather than 2 different bits. You even understand that? Yeah, I might have that 0.7. So what's 0.01 look? 0.01, it's still a little off for some reason. So, let's see if this just works. Can't just copy it directly, but I can save it as a preset. Huh. Alright. So, just rules. Shadow. And then we can just temporarily have this as a preset. Then we can get another text shadow and then just use the rule shadow. And that will shadow off the shadow. Basically, well, if you can see that. So there's the first shadow. If you can barely see down here, just give it a peek. Just look on in. You can see there's no shadow. I add a shadow, and then the next shadow I add, it will shadow onto that shadow. Fantastic understanding of everything. But something I might do. Hey, Stenvers! A lucky charm has hosted. Thank you. Well, that's 2 hosts today. Of nowhere. I always, some reason, get a little more hostings out of streams that aren't supposed to exist. But either way, Stenvers, welcome to the bonus stream, the editing stream, the stream that probably should not be allowed to see. Right, so what I might do with this shadow, actually, is give it some penumbra. Give it some blur. Not too much blur, though. Can I just give it... Okay, I can give it a 0.005 penumbra. Okay, that is good. That means I can give it a less. I just want, like, a miniature bit of blur. Miniature bit of blur. Miniature! You're doing a bonfire stream tonight. Oh, nice. Didn't you do a campfire stream a while ago? Sadly, I couldn't catch up to that one. Just popping in to say good luck and good night. Have fun. Alright, well, Stenvers, thank you for being such a lucky charm joining the chat. And, of course, you two have a fantastic night. Alright, see you, Stenvers. It was very much appreciated having you just pop in and say hi. Well, hello! And goodbye, Stenvers. Have a great one. Mac. Hopefully I can try and join your stream in the winter. Yes, okay. Well, from this point on, how many hours in the future do you think you're going to be doing the stream? So then I can understand by my time when it's probably going to be, like, words, probably going to start. Words are hard. Right, there we go. Let's get the penumbra going here. 2.2. Is that? No. Alright, something you probably can't see too easily, so I'm going to zoom the text in. Oh, and something you probably can't see too easily is, if you can see, the shadow is kind of making a black line around it, and that's not fun. I don't know after that. So, I'm going to have to try and find some solution to that. Right. I'm just going to make one keyframe so it's much bigger, so I can just delete it after I've done the editing of the shadow. Yeah, it's got a black line after it makes a new shadow. And that no good. No. It's not what I'm after. Could just have it shadow only. But yeah, so if I have it shadow only, you can see that it kind of has a black line underneath it. And I don't want that. Well, it's 10 AM now. I think around 19 PM. Okay. That would... Do you mean 1 PM? Or 9 PM? Or 19 in 24-hour time? It's one of those. Take your pick. I mean, well, maybe, Mac, you're doing one stream on every one of those time zones. Okay. I don't actually know how I can get rid of that unless I make the text manually in a image creating program. But I want to see if I can actually do it. See. Not sure about it. Opacity won't do anything. Scale is not a good idea. Let's bring that back to 1. I don't know. The penumbra is like the only thing that I could really think of that would do anything. Don't do that. I want it to be a solid rather than having blur around it. Maybe I will actually just make it in a different program. The text. Just make it manually. Well, I mean, I am making it manually, but what I mean is just go into a different program and just make the text rather than in the video editing program. So I'll just make it my own. So, I've got to center it. Alright, so what I'm going to do, hang on. Just going to take an image. Oops, wrong one. Get rid of all this temporarily. Restore that. Copy a snapshot. GIMP is for some reason still loading. Okay, it doesn't usually take that long to load, so that's always good news. And undo my edits there. Yeah, okay, it is taking a bit. GIMP startup not responding. Looking for data files font. This may take a while. Yes, it seems to be the case. Very much so. Yeah, it doesn't usually take this long to load GIMP. What? Oh, you do this? Is it Oh, okay. There we go. Nice. Alright. Okay, so this is... I just took a snapshot, basically. Just a screenshot there. Oh, nice. It took it in 1280. Alright, so what I am going to do is create some new text, and then I'm going to size it the exact same as the one I just snapshot. Yeah. So it is Frank, then Gothic Medium. Let's make that 100. Just got to make it the same size. Same position. So then all the animation that I just did then will be the exact same. Okay, I need to make it a tad smaller now. 225. 240. 235. Needs to be a tiny bit bigger, so 240 I see. Okay, alright, there we are. Nice. Good. So there we are. We don't need that layer anymore. So we have rules. Wait. No, yes, that... Okay, I thought it was in the wrong position for a second, but no. Okay, it's in the right one. So we can now just edit it as we wish. 7 PM. Okay. So you're going to do it at 7 PM. So what's 24 hours? So if it's 10 AM right now, for you, so that's 9, and 5, it would be around 12 for me, like 12 AM, or maybe 1 AM for me, so it'll be around there. I'll see if I can make it. I'll try. I'll try, Mac. It'll just be a little later for me. Just a bit. Alright, now we have the font size and all that we wanted, the color as well, even. We can then manipulate it as we wish. So, layer to image size. Alpha selection. It's 4? No, 8. New layer. It's going to be our border layer. And we need it to be an orange of sorts. So 35. That's a bit too bright. 30. Yep, 30. Then let's make that 100. There we go. And that's an outline. Very nice. Nice and smooth. And what we can do with that, we can actually add a shadow onto the outline, which is something I wanted to do. Settings seem fine. 25. How's that 25 look? No, 25 way too much. So let's make that 10. Yeah, kind of like that is what I was after. So we can have that, and then we can have a shadow onto the thing, the outline. So it's basically a double shadow. So 25, 80, yep. So we can have kind of like that. There you go. Rules. Did I just... Okay, no, I F-roonied up in two ways. Well, one way that started an F up in another way. Pretty much, I didn't add an exclamation mark here. So... I'm gonna add an exclamation mark in this one. Alright, cool. Let's undo that. Undo all of that. Yep. Oops, no, don't want to reposition that. And we need to reframe it a bit. There we go. We just centered it. So that's not too bad. We just fix that nice and easy. Just select that alpha and 8. Create a new layer. Make that the orange we already have. Boop. And rules. Give that 4 for 10. Then give this a 6, 6, 25, 80. Nice. There we go. That's what we wanted. Can you download and get FaceRig for Steam? Looks like something you could use, since you don't use a face cam. You'd be a talking burger. I know what FaceRig is. I've seen it before. That would be interesting for a stream one point. But I might add a little less blur for this. In fact, I actually might get rid of the blur in its entirety. So, let's make X 0, blur 0, and 100. There you go. Nice. And then we can add 8, 15, 60. Not too bad. There you go. So, rules. Hey, it's pretty neat. Oh, pretty nice. Pretty good and dandy. Right. I'm using that voice too much lately. Okay, it's PNG, good. So it maintains its alpha. And then we can import that in. Bopperino. Come on, there we go. And let's add another track. Like that. So it's a little different, but shouldn't worry too much. And just copy and paste the animation that we just did. Then we can get rid of that. And there you go, we have science rules.
And sides, and sides, and sides, drink some of that H2O.
There we go.
And sides, and sides, and sides, and sides, and sides, and sides.
So there we go, we got the rules we wanted. Hey, isn't that nice and dandy? Hey, and we also added an exclamation mark.
Drink some of that.
And then physics.
Again, sides,
Science
again,
rules.
sides, again, sides, again,
Kinda looks like it's teleporting in, strangely enough.
again, 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 sides, drink
Science rules.
again, sides, drink
Pretty neat. And then we gotta have the physics of the text, where the science drops down onto the rules text. And they both fall out of existence. And it'll be good and voila and fantastic and exceptional and majestic. Another adjective that makes it seem pretty good. By the way, on the stream, well, the stream preview I'm seeing on the dashboard, it seems that the connection is actually pretty good. So, weaving around. Yeah, it's like 5 seconds. Nice. Okay, like the delay is pretty good. Only about 5 seconds for me. Well, they would make sense. Then again, would it? Alright, now I just need to find this position. Where is that position? Pretty much the way I'm trying to find is... there we go. Found it. So, the physics marker where I've put it is exactly there. This bit. This frame right here. This keyframe. This keyarino. This boy right here. Alright. Enough of that. Now, all we need to do is, first off, make the text fall. And then it needs to bump onto the rules. And then they both fall down together. And let's just save. And then I might do some rotation a bit after, but... hang on. How did the thing go? I forgot. What do you do first? Do you rotate it, or... I think you need to move it before you rotate. Alright. What I'm just saying is a bunch of nonsense to you, but don't mind me. Okay, we need to change its Y center. Yes, we do. Okay. Just making sure I'm thinking right. So 355. Actually, you might have it drop very slowly. 357.5. Frame by frame. 355. 350. 345. Gonna move down here. 340. 330. Then it increases its pace. 310. And... to 75, no, 85, let's say. And then we need to start having the rules animated. Okay, now I just need to find the spot. Okay, this is when it needs to start getting animated. Okay, I just need to find the individual frame. There we go. Wait. Okay, that's where it is. There we go. So animate it from there on. You make that Y center 350, 335, 340, 345. And we also need to start tilting it a tiny bit. But we need the centers the same. 360. Oh wait. No. 300. 330. Okay, it's going up. Need 400. 450. I need this dot here basically in the center of rules. 460. It's basic. Just to explain it in a basic term. I just need this dot in the center here. Alright, I'll have it at 460. And we need to... and from there on, I need to make every single frame to have it at 460. So then it rotates on... imagine it's a seesaw. This is the center of the seesaw, and how I rotate it will depend going left or right from that point. I need to make that point in the center of the rules every time. If I make it, like, let's say, over here, and I tip it right, it's going to tip all the way right from that point. Or it's going to tip left only very slightly, and it's going to look weird. So, yeah. Every time I explain something on this stream, the editing streams, I usually ask, did I explain that correctly? It's how I understand it. And that's how I would give it as an example. Okay, there we go. So, we need to rotate that a tiny tad. -1, I'd say. Yeah, just a tiny bit. I also need to do the exact same thing with the science. Need to center that Y center. Just before I start rotating it. So if I don't, it's going to do that seesaw. Okay, let's see. 240? No, 260. 255. I'm saying that the end of that E is pretty much just the center there. Good to tell me that the center is there. And then the angle, we can set -1, so it follows the drop of the rules. And alright. Next frame! All of that in the next frame. Alright. Physics can be interesting in doing stuff like this. Yeah, did I animate
some of that
fine already?
Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some.
No, okay, it didn't animate. Well, okay. Let's go back and redo things. It drops too quickly. I'd say. So 2, 3, 4.
Drink some of that. Drink some of that.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that.
Make that a little longer.
Drink some of that. Drink some of that.
Dear, okay, is that fine?
Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that.
It is not. Okay, just a bit more.
Drink some of that. Drink some of that.
Drink some of that. Gotta drink some of that.
Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of.
Drink summer. Go on, everybody. You gotta go out and drink summer. Not winter, not autumn, not spring. You gotta drink summer.
Drink some of. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink.
Maybe I'm having it a bit too slow now, actually. Maybe that's the reason. I still think it looks a bit iffy.
Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of.
I don't know. I don't know.
Drink some of. Drink some of that. 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 Drink some of.
Whoa, it moved to the left there, I think. Oh, because of the rotation. Right. It's gonna be interesting to do.
Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Hey, drink some of that. Drink some of. Drink some of that.
Drink summer. Got everyone drink summer. Why aren't you drinking summer yet? Oops.
Some of that. Some of that. Hey, some of that. Hey. Drink some of that. Hey, drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Hey, drink some of that.
Drink some of that H. Whoa. Right, now we need to re-find the animated bit for rules. Alright. Is that a good spot? There you go, that should be good. I'm just writing here at the start, so this is where the physics actually begins to drop. And now I just need to do some pacing. Okay, still in 460, I need to keep it in 460. Then 2. It needs to stay 460. I think I need to rotate it first. Do I rotate it first? Yes, I do. I think I do. I'm taking guesses at some of these things. Okay, no, that needs to go 435. 435, not negative. Nope, it's 335. And then animate that. Oops. Fudge. You mean to get frame by frame. Okay. Needs to be -2 now. And needs to drop by 10. So 275. No, 275. I don't know why I'm constantly putting a negative in there now. Something's making me put a negative. Don't know why. Okay, now though. Whoa, what is with that flicker? The rules like jumps there. What made it do that? Oh. Oh. 335. There we go. Okay, that should be fine. And next one needs to be 41. I need to make that 460 again. Whoops. Right, there we go. Now it can be... It can drop, let's say, down to 3. I put a negative at the front again. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't even know. Alright, there we go. And then make the Y center 460, then rotate it by, let's say, a 1 again, and then we'll make it 0.5. I think I keep putting negative in because the angle is negative. I'll just animate the rules at the moment, then I'll get back to the science. And actually, I might make it Okay, so it drops. And 2... Wait. When I rotated it, it made it 300.1. No idea. Okay, 250. How's 250 look? Not too bad. Let's make that a 4. We'll make it go up, well, down by -1 every time for the rules, because it's being hit, and the science, since it just put a lot of energy into the rules, it has less of a rotation. It's more so -0.5. Yeah, 460, -4. Gonna make sure that that is a 460 every time. If it's not a 460, then it's gonna cause problems. 200. So it drops by 50, then 50. 460, -4.5. Then let's drop by 100 this time. Make that 460. And -5. Yeah, the rotation changes it a tiny tad. Then I need to make it, let's see, so 0 is just there. How about 10? Actually, I might go back, and instead of dropping by 100, I drop it by, let's say, like 75. Because when it's just about to exit the view of you, you should be able to see it, otherwise it looks like it's teleporting. From here to nothing, and it just looks like it teleported out of the frame. So, 125, I think, wait... Okay, that's not animated yet. 125, 460, -5, 125, 460. So now it's down there. And then we can just do 25. That's then 100. 460 instead of 360. Then -5.5. And then we can just cut it out of the frame. So, let's say -100. So it's out of the frame in its entirety. And if we need to slow it down, hey, we can just go back. Hopefully we don't have to. Oops. Remake that. Then we need 460. Even though it's out of the frame, we still need to position everything and all that, because if we don't, it'll probably just go drop and then slide, and you'll see it just as accidentally it slides outwards, or it changes randomly.
Some of that hate, some of that hate, some of that hate, some of that.
Okay, that's incredibly quick. Gosh. So quick. So I'll animate everything along with this. I'll make the science animate the same. But then I will change them after. So it needs to be -3. Then I'll make it change less. Wait, whoops. No, we can't. We need to get 255 first. Is it 250? Yeah, it's 255. 255. Then we rotate. No. Ah, fudge. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it in the end. Okay, drop 250, 245. There we go. That looks good. Then negative 2.5. I'll actually start having it less than the rules right now, actually. And we can make this 240. Why do you do that? And actually, I can't rotate it yet because I need to make it 255. Then we can make it 2.5. Okay, and then let's actually drop it again. Just a tiny bit, 240. Yeah, that looks good. Then 255. That's fine. Okay. All nice and dandy. Then next frame, we'll make it actually fall behind. Get it? Fall behind? No, you don't. That was terrible. Pretty much the little of a joke that was behind that pun was the text falling. I know, I'm probably a bit tired. Don't blame me. Okay, so 255. Need to center again. You need -3. And might drop it a tiny bit again to 05. So it's just a bit off now. 255. All good. Just making sure it looks fine. Okay. And then we need to make this 180, I'd say. No, 160, 170. There you go. So it's now falling even further behind. 160. Yeah, 160 looks good, I'd say. Yeah, it's like double the gap. And I believe at this point it dropped. The rules drops by 50 and 50. Okay, now 255. -3.5. And at this point, I'll probably have the angle negate by 0.25. So it's half as much as the rules is changing by. Okay, next frame. Now it's being a little faster, so I'll have the gap even bigger. Like big old gap like that. Yeah. Big old gap. Alright, 255. -3.75. So it's changing barely at all. And that actually went pretty quickly. So next one. And then we have that at. Actually, what's the speed? So it goes 35. Then 45, and 50. So I've got to make this like 70 or something. So 40. Then we go 55. I just hope this is done. As being correct. 255. Let's make that 3. 4, I mean. Next frame. Then Y center needs to be like. Let's make that 0. That's 60. Make that -35. Actually, let's make that -40 even. 45. Then 255. -4.25. And then it will be out of the frame. -100, let's say. Make it negative 90. Let's see. 255. Negative 4.5. Should be good.
Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of that.
Goes a bit slow at the end. Hang on. So let's undo that. Undo that. Whoops. Start screen capturing. Did not mean that. Get back in the program. Okay, so what? Huh? Why is this not out of the frame? At negative 90. What? 950? Maybe, okay. 255 and then negative 4.5. Okay, that should be fine now.
Some of that. Some of that hate.
And in the final frame, for science, we'll have just out of the stratosphere. Whatever. Out of here. Gone. Vanished. Disappearance. Poof.
Some of that hate. Some of that. Some of that hate. Some of that.
No, alright, that doesn't look right. It just falls together too quickly. Bump, and then it should slow down a ton, which I do have the opportunity to do here. All of these with one gap. How does that look?
Some of that hate.
Oh,
Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of that. Some of that. Some of that hate.
oh,
Some of
that
that
looks a lot better. Holy fudge, yes it does. Okay, now I just need to fix rules to look like that. Hey, holy fudge though. We'll just have all of them by one gap. Might still need to fix a bit more with the science following the rules text a bit too much. Like, it's supposed to bounce, like, hit it, slow down, and then drop. Because it's giving all of the energy, and then the gravity drops.
Some of that hate. Some of that. Some of that hate. Some of that.
So, it will drop, hit. I might have it go for a little longer, but that looks so much better. Holy fudge. So, drop. Okay. It'll hit. And then I need that drop to go take longer. There we go.
Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of that hate.
Okay, the rules now actually moves one frame too fast. So, give me a sec. Slow it down a tad, good old sir.
Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of that hate too. Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of. Some.
Okay, it moves to the right a bit at the start, but I did start getting the rhythm later on, and understanding more of the rhythm again. So like it slightly swerves to the right there, bop. But that shouldn't be noticeable much at all, and Hey, understanding it again, because last time I did this, like, this angle effect stuff was in my last video, and that was like 4 or 5 months ago.
Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that H2.
Okay, it might make that whole animation even earlier, actually.
We're getting science. Drink some of that H. We're getting science. Drink some of that H2.
Yeah. Gotta check something. So it hits it and drops. Maybe I need to have the rotation even less. The science, it shouldn't rotate much at all. Like, at all. So, I might actually change that a bunch. Just save. Alright, that should be fine. Being able to change the rotation. Like this should be negative 0.5. Negative 1. So it needs to rotate a lot less. 1.5. Wait, the X center is now changing. That's not good. Wait, so it should stay 640 the entire time. This thing here. Now that I'm changing it, yeah, it's changing. Stay 640. Stay 640. Stay 640. Because then that's basically meaning it's moving to the right. Well, maybe that's correcting itself from that movement I was talking about. It was doing. Maybe it's correcting itself. Because if it's increasing, which it was, it's going to the left. And that's back where it should be. So actually, let's undo those fixes. Gosh, my stomach just grumbled a ton there. Okay, hang on. Redo all that. Da-da-da. It's 1.5. There we go, okay. So now it's correcting itself. So 0.5, then 2, nope, okay. Make this 1. Okay, so the X changes. No, wait. Oh, okay, no, okay. We were doing fine by correcting it. Okay, never mind. Because this was changed. That's why it was moving right. Wait, what? No. I'm just gonna do this, and if it's right, good. If it's wrong, well, okay. I'll just undo.
Some of that hate. Drink some of that hate. Drink some of that hate. Drink some of that hate.
Okay. So that goes to 1. Then this needs to be 1.5. It's 640. 2. Oops. 640. 2.5. 640. 2.75. 640. 3, 640. Left. Well, I could be doing is making worse, but like I said, see if it works. If it doesn't, just fix it. 640. 3.5, 640. And 3.75. 640. Alright. Did that fix it?
Let's drink some of that hate. Let's drink some of that hate. Let's drink some of that hate. Again, sides, drink some of that hate.
Does the accent at all change back here? Doesn't seem so. Alright.
Some of that hate. Some of that hate. Some of that hate.
There's also the possibility that everything I just did there was pointless, and it didn't even do anything. But hey, yeah. Well, at least now we know it's pointless, so maybe it wasn't pointless. There's a paradox there. Oh, snapped to the right there. Just a bit. Peculiar. Well, I guess it's pretty much, it's going to be like that because of a small fault of mine at the beginning, but it is pretty minor. And now I do know how to actually do that process.
Drink some of that.
So,
Drink some. Drink.
a bit better. Later on with the frames, the keyframes, they don't have that error, but at least I know how to make sure it doesn't.
Drink
Which
some
is
of that
good,
hate.
definitely.
Drink some of that hate. Drinks.
But this, it hits it, and then it's like, I don't know, it doesn't seem right. Starts speeding off too quickly.
Some of that hate. Some of that hate.
And then now it jitters and speeds off too slowly.
Some of that. Some of that.
Something doesn't feel right.
Some of that. Some of that hate. Drink some of that hate. Drink some of that hate.
Okay, that makes it seem a little better. Right then. But still seems as if it's just... It's not hitting the rules. It doesn't have that physical effect. Or does it? And I'm just...
Drink some of that hate. Drink some of that hate. Drink some of that hate. Drink some of. And sides. Drink some of that hate. Sides. Drink some of that hate.
Maybe it's the rotation. Maybe it is the rotation. This entire thing, maybe it's... Maybe I need to make it the opposite direction. Maybe. Just maybe. So 0.5, we need to make that 640. Make it positive of what it's supposed to be instead. So if it's -2, I'll make it +2. If it's -2.5, I'll make it +2.5, etc. That says 2.8, but I mean 2.75. It's just that it doesn't like a fourth digit. So it combines it into... the 7.5 does actually affect the animation as if it were angled at 0.75, but it just shows as 0.8. If that at all made any fudging sense. Dear. Fudging. Oh, you got going for a night out and going for some fudging? Oh yeah, definitely. Every night. Gotta go out for some fudging. Don't know what that would mean. Like, making fudge? Going out to eat fudge? I noticed something. That indeed is breaking it. So it is changing this. This X center needs to be 640. Stay 640. Maybe that's part of the problem here. 640. X center 640. Time stay 640. Hopefully that... Oh, maybe the X center is actually why it was tilting off to the right a bit. Alright, so that's positive, that's negative. 3.7. Oh, dear. 640. Then 640. A bunch of this could just be... it could have been done so much better, I think.
Drink some of that H. 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 Drink some of that H.
Does it tilt off to the right? Yep. Yep, it does. It surely does. Yeah. Damn it. Ugh. Cause this friggin' neck sender. So 640, 640. Does that fix in any form?
Some of that H.
Don't think it is. Now it just seems like it's sliding to the right. And no, don't want that. No. So let's undo a bunch here. Before I'm gonna undo it all the way back before we started making everything positive. The angles all positive. So till that angle becomes point. Yep, there we go. Negative 0.5. Okay. Everything needs to be 640 before it is changed to a positive angle. Okay, 640 guys, 640. That's a special number. 640. X center 640, and I need to do that for... I don't know why it jumps back to the start every... Like, sometimes when I click weird. It's not fun. Once that's all 640, then I can start making all of the angles into positives. Okay. Okay, now I can start. 0.5. That's 640. 1. Now the only thing changes is X center up here. Wait. It's decline. Goes right. And it's... I need to stop thinking too much. 1.5. I'm having way too many theories. 640. 2.5. Pretty much just make every angle positive again. And need... The X center changing. Okay, the X center, I think that's fine. The X center of the rotation is changing when I make the X center up here to its correct spot. I don't think it's actually doing much. Gotta fix it either way though. So 2.75, 640, and then 640. It's friend 640! Everyone, 640 all the time. Always. Fudgin' 640. We're going out in town having some 640 fudgins. It sounds like a type of ice block or ice cream somebody would make. Hey, we're gonna have a 640 fudgin'. It's, well, of course it's fudge flavored, but 640 fudgin' is my favorite brand of ice cream. Oh, the 640 fudgin'. Get it today. It's nowhere. You can't get it. Oh well, no 640 fudgins for anyone. No 640 fudgins.
We're getting science. Drink some of that H2. Let's drink some of that. Let's drink some of that H. Let's drink some of that H. Science. Drink some of that H2O. Science. Drink some of that.
Still slides off to the right. I want to go fudging. Ah! Why he do this? It's like, it's broken so much that we can't properly fix it, I don't think.
We're getting science. Drink some of that H2O.
Okay. Damn it.
Drink some of that H. Drink some of that.
Like, it slides off to the right, and it is so annoying. I know it does. Oh! Alright. I might have a solution for that. One last solution. Let's get a media generator, let's see, let's get split screen, whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, I just need a white background. Just, come on. Get over here, wrong spot, there we go. We'll go out for a 640 fudging. Okay. Seems fine. It's right. Just move to the right. Okay, that's where it needs to be. Okay, science. This is where it hits. That's where it starts rotating. This was my last attempt to fix it. The last one. Okay, there we go. And that is the first rotate. Okay, if you actually look at the white line, yeah, you can see it, the white line. You can see it. It does. Wait, does it? Oh, maybe it's my imagination. Because it just goes down that white line. Maybe it doesn't rotate off to the right. It certainly does. Yeah, you can see right at the end. Yeah, it does. It's not just my imagination. Oh, it certainly is not. Okay, it's not just me. Okay, good, it's not just me. Now we can just position it frame by frame. Back into where it's supposed to go. So that's that one. That's that frame. And then there's a gap, and then there's a frame. Okay. Gap, frame. Gap, frame. Gap frame. Gap frame. Gap frame. Okay, that should be fine now. It follows the line mostly. Make every bit go 1, 2, a little more. Okay, I think it follows the line.
Some of that.
That should be better. Maybe mildly better, or a lot. It should be better.
Some of that H. Some of that H. Some of that H.
Okay, it shouldn't swift off to
Some
the
of
right
that
then.
H. Some of that H. Some of
Then
that H.
this is where the
Some of that.
program starts
Some of that
lagging.
H.
Okay.
Some of that H. Some of that H. Some of that H. Some of
I feel like it might
strict.
look better.
Some of that. Strict. Some of
But the lag doesn't make it any better. in
strict.
itself.
Strict. Some of
The
strict.
science
Some of
at the start
strict.
doesn't
Some of
fall
that.
too slowly.
Strict.
Feel like it does. It drops too slowly. Make it a little faster, maybe.
Strict. Some of. Strict. Some of that. Strict. Some of that.
Oops. Maybe that'll make it look better. There you go.
Drink some of that. Drink some of that. Drink some of that H2. Drink some of that H.
Yeah, kinda. I should just stop with this one bit because this. The first thing I did at the start of the stream, it took like 10 minutes. This bit is saying an hour and a half.
Sides, drink some of that. Sides, drink some of that H.
I'm still not even that happy with
We're
it.
getting sides, drink some of that H2O.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody.
Still haven't even finished this intermission. Oh. Okay, so let's get rid of that.
Again, sides, drink some of that H2O. Again, sides, drink some of that H2O.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. So after Bill and Nye will be separate text. One comes from the left side, one comes to the right side, and then the science guy, small text, comes from the bottom of the screen. Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'll worry about timing later. Let's get Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. We'll have a different font, maybe. Huh. That doesn't look too bad. Bill Nye the Science Guy. What's the color of Bill Nye? I think it's like green or something. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Indeed it is. Oh. And we'll get an outline. Make it 5. And we'll make it a darker green. That was 123. 1, 2, 3. 1.75. That's transparency. 0.75. There we go. Really? The science guy? I keep making that voice. I don't know why. But I do. I might make this a little darker as well, actually. 0.8. Oh, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yeah. Make it a little bigger. Bill Nye. So from the left side, Bill, and then right side, Nye, and then text from the bottom, the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody!
Property of matter.
Thought.
Inertia is a Inertia is a property of matter. Is a property of matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody!
I think at this point, where you can see where Prairie starts talking, instead of the bouncing, the repetitive bouncing over and over, I will have it zoomed in on his face instead. Make it simple. So it's not just constant bouncing all throughout. Okay, I might, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Not that too bad. No, not a bad at all. No. I just need to find the bit. So, getting rid of all the bouncers. Where's his bit? Where's this bit? Where's this bit? There we go, that's that bit. Okay, I think this is the frame we're looking at right now. And instead of bouncing inwards, we just look at his face. And we need to get rid of that warping of the screen, spherize. So that's 1060. Goes to So what time is it exactly at the frame? 10:57. 10:57. Right here. And everything after needs to be deleted here. There you go. Wait, we didn't need to do that, I don't think. Hey, alright, I'll just tell me, just pure black. Hey, this is where you need to stop. Actually, I kind of needed that, but not in the way that I just used it. Alright, so 0, make that 0, so there's no amount at all. Wait, is that the right frame? I don't think that's the right frame. For spherize, at least. Oh, damn it. Huh? What? Why is it still weird? Why does it it's so annoying when it deselects. Okay, there we go. I found it. It's around here. There we go. It's that one. Okay, it's this frame. There we go. Okay, now we can go back to that.
Properties matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody.
And there was one I missed at the end, I think. What? Why does it animate all the way up? Huh? Oh, this program is so annoying sometimes. Alright, so pretty much it's animating and you can't even see a keyframe here. Hang on. Okay, it's hidden keyframes. Yeah. I thought it was. Freaking hidden keyframes. Don't even know why that's a thing.
Be hydrated, everybody. Be hydrated, everybody.
Okay, I see there's another hidden frame somewhere. No? Oh, damn it. Come on. No, there isn't a hidden frame. What? It's confusing. Because I saw the screen was like slowly moving upwards. Maybe that's just me again.
Properties matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's okay. But what I do need to do is just position it in a good spot. So you can see his face and everything. I keep making that voice, I really do. It's like the voice I can't stop using.
Properties matter.
Okay, need is right there.
Properties matter.
Need to be centered where he goes, ah. Yeah, there we go. That face. That good old face. That one needs to be centered.
Properties matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody.
I could be a twat to myself and just track it, keyframe track it. It's a lot of frames. Oh, that is a lot of frames. I could track it. Good. Alright. Alright, me. You gotta do it. I'm tracking that face. Gotta follow the nose. It's like I just called him a dog. Gotta follow his nose. Oh, I don't know why I just... why to go to the side? Clicked. I don't know. Why? There you go, follow that nose. Why does it go to the start? I have no reason why. If I click slightly off, it's some reason just flick. Oh, stop. Stop, please. Please give mercy, I just need to do this. Okay. Gotta follow the boy's nose. Very tip of the nose. Like I said, I don't have to do as much keyframing as I thought. Still, a fair bit. Pretty much right now I'm seeing the difference between these frames. Moving it to the same spot, pretty much. Okay. Get hydrated, everyone. We haven't had enough of that for one day. No, not at all. Oh my god. Oh, there's gonna be so much.
Properties matter.
Oh!
Properties matter.
Maybe I just stop keyframe from that point on. I don't follow him. And instead...
Properties matter. Properties matter. Properties matter.
No, I did that wrong. Okay. Save here, so if I majorly F up at some point, I can just go back. And why does it keep going to frame 1? I have no idea. Okay, hopefully this is fine.
Properties matter. Properties matter. Properties matter. Properties matter. Properties matter.
Okay. No, it's not. So let's go back. So I just need to delete half of the work I just did.
Properties matter. Properties matter. Properties matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody!
Okay. I'm gonna try something, see if it works. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a bust, but worth trying. Yeah, let's see if that worked. Probably not.
Properties matter.
Oh, good.
Properties matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody!
It actually worked for once! Something worked in this stream. Oh my gosh. It wasn't just a fluke and wasted time. So what I just did then was pretty much tracked his face, and then as he looked up, it kind of flowed smoothly back down to where his face will then be. So his face isn't like on the bottom left of the screen cut off a bit.
Properties matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody!
So it kind of repositions to see him. Okay, for once it actually worked. Yay!
Properties
For once.
H2O,
science
we're getting
rules.
science, drink some of that H2O.
Science
We're getting
rules.
science, drink some.
Science
We're getting
rules.
science, drink some of that H2O.
And I don't even know if it 100%
Science,
is
drink
fine,
some of that.
because
Science,
it
drink
lags
some of
a
that
bit,
H2O.
and it's unreliable sometimes. But at least we got that working with that keyframing there. The nice little smooth movement. Not too bad. Okay, so we'll have to move on to the Bill Nye the Science Guy bit.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Oh, good.
And then the inertia is a property of metal. I don't think I'm going to put anything for that. I'm just going to leave it as is. Just, well, Bill Nye the Science Guy, then they'll be fine, because then it zooms in.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody. Very fancy. Very nice. Okay, so I do have an idea for this, which is something for once. But I'm going to move this in the y-axis. 7. So Bill Nye the Science. Yeah. Okay, this actually I might decrease in size. Twice. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oops. Bring that and put it at 7.5. 0.75 in the y-axis. And then I can have the Nye bit. Also, actually, let's get some drop shadow, shall we? Instead of orange, we change that to 1, 2, 3 green. How about black? No. Alright, let's make that just really dark though. It's 0.4. Yeah, there you go. Shouldn't be too bad. And with the nye, I'm going to have bigger, like what I just did with pretty much the science rules, like the rules, it is a shorter word in length of letters, but I'm going to have it bigger in size. So it's 3 letters rather than 4, but I'm going to have it bigger. Let's make it 5.7. Actually, yep. And then 1.9. Right, sorry, I just had to move my headset a bit. Actually, maybe it doesn't need to change in size too much. Yeah, that seems fine. It's 0.8. It's 0.05 more. And the position seems fine. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Might actually move them down by 0.5 in the y-axis. Yeah. And the science guy below them. And simply what I'm going to do is no, I'm going to have the text bigger. Seems too small. There's so much available space that is missing out. Oops. Have that 1. And then have that at 1.05. Even then, no, still bigger. Still go bigger. Bigger it goes. Damn it, I keep doing that voice and then complaining I'm doing that voice. Okay, might actually make it only slightly lower because it's kind of mixing in with the green of the bill. Kind of. Like, it's combining the letters in a way, if you think about it. It's slightly bigger. There you go. 2.5. What if I make it further up? What if I make it underneath? Oh no, the science guy. Okay. Alright, I'll just leave it as is, like that. Alright, and then the science guy can just be basic white text underneath that jumps up individually. And I won't need a text pyramid for that. Alright, now let's do the animating. Hey? Okay, I'm just getting the timings for everything. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh yeah. Might need to retime as I animate. However, animating shouldn't be too bad because rather than doing weird rotating wobbly wacko stuff, all I need to do is move on a x-axis horizontally. Like this. That's all I need to do. Absolutely it. That is all I need to do. I just need to slide it. But I need to be a little slower with the sliding because I'm losing my touch on timing at the moment. So let's get this X center 1500, 1550. Go. I usually like to round it off. Oh wow, there are a lot of frames. Okay. There we go. And then 1500. 15. So 1450, 1475, 1450, 14. Let's make that 1400. 1350. 1250. 1150. Gotta make sure I'm not being too slow either. 50. Then 950. Then 900. 850. 825. Alright, that's being too slow. You have a slow drop in speed either way, so that's fine. 725. Okay, hopefully this is good enough. 700. 675. 650. That's too much, so 665. 655. 645. It'll go over, but I have no idea. 635. 630. 625. 620. 622.5. No, 617.5. I was going the wrong direction there for a second. 615. And then we need to jump. $620. And now I am supposed to be going the wrong way. 630. 6. Wait, what? 630? Oh, I removed the wrong one there. 615, 620. Actually, yeah, keep that there. 650. 660. 665. 670. 672.5. 675. Then one more time. 670. 660. 655. 650. That's 647. For 647.5. 655. 645. I mean. 642.5, and then back to 640, which we need to end on. The Fudgerino 640. Okay, everyone else fine. Because I didn't test it out the entire time. I was just going by my gut. You never go by my gut. It's too fast on the retraction first time. Wait, what? Okay, this bit. Then I need a gap. All of this. How's that look? It's too quick on the final retraction, so that seems fine. Bounces, and then maybe it goes too quick. Yeah, I don't need it at 640. Yeah, I probably don't need it at 640. It's not necessary too much. Don't mind it being a little off center. Shouldn't be too bad. So where was that? Was a 5. This needs to drop out. How's that look? Actually, wait, no, that would be worse. Alright, no, that goes 660, that needs to go 655, then 652.5, then 650, and it'll be a little less, 47.5, but not too much. 645. Yep, only 5 off. Not too bad. Still feels like it's going a bit too quick. I think I just need to get a bigger gap here. The lag doesn't help me trying to find it if I did it right. So, yeah, it still shows that it's being too quick. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one, actually. Alright, is this better? Maybe tad, tiny bit. Instead of having 2 bounces, I'm just having 1 bounce. Well, now the science guy, and it looks a little cool when it's kind of off center, I guess. Well, now the science guy. Yeah, that seems fine. And now I just need to animate Nye. Yay! Okay, it needs to come from the opposite direction. So rather than coming from left, it needs to come from right. So, negative 250. Okay. Oh, sorry, my headset. Okay, now I need to copy the scene that I went from here. So it went from 50, 25, 25, 25... What? 50, 25, 25, 25, 25, 50, 100, 100. Okay. I need to match the speed, pretty much what I'm saying. Oops, not 17. That would be way too quick. 125. 120, no, 100, no, not 10, 100. And then it goes 50, 100, 100, 100, 150. So 50, and then, oops, 100, 100, 100, and then 100, and then 50. So we'll be on 400. It's pretty much matching the speed here. 100, 100, 100. 50, 50, 50, 50, 25. So 4 50s. $25, $625. And then I think it was just 10, 6, 35. Wait, did I add one too many 50s? 400, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did. Okay, I did. At least good thing I caught that. So it goes all those 4 50s. 50, 25, 25, 25, 10. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4. Okay. And 600. 625. It's a bit messy, but yeah. Did I do too many 25s? So 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, I didn't. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't seem right. What? We're going over 640. Did we do? Oh, we must have just done something wrong. Oh, we keep doing something wrong. What? How? Oh, the starting position was different. Right. It was slightly different. Okay, so at this point, I guess it's fine. We're not being exactly the same now. So 610, 620, 630, 640. And then that's exactly where we would need to be, but we need to go 645, 650, 655, 660, 662.5, 665, then 660, 650, 635, 625, 620, 25, 620, 6, okay, so 30, 25, okay, 35, that's 10, that's 5, then 6, 15, 6, 12.5, and then 6, 10. Okay, is that right? Maybe the bounce is completely not supposed to be there at all. It shouldn't be there. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it just shouldn't be there. Yeah, maybe it just should not be there. At all. I'm gonna try that instead. Get rid of the bounce. Maybe that's what I'm feeling is wrong. Oh, I'm making everything so much more difficult for myself. It's on good quarter, whoops. And it still lags, just as much. It lags, the lag difference changed so little that I didn't even notice it was on good quarter before. Kind of wanted them to switch angles a bit. I should just be able to do that because of the media generator. It's so good. I mean, literally just move it. Maybe, perhaps, yeah. So make that 45 or 47. Then 53. 54 and 46. There. They're in the position I want. Oh, the lag is so annoying. I wish I had a better computer. And then the science guy text comes up. Well, no, the science guy. Also, the nigh bit I might actually have a tiny bit lower in the y-axis. There. Bill Nye, the science guy. I'm going to write out the science guy in its entirety, and then okay, and then well, as I was saying, I'll write the science guy in its entirety, and then I will position the science guy all 3 words separately. Might have the gaps between them even bigger. We all know the science guy. I keep making that that voice. Okay, what font should it be though? Source Code Pro really has a gap. Also, it should probably all be caps. Yeah. All should be caps. There, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Maybe I should just have it as its current font. Or let's go... Oh, Fang Song, what the fudge? That's not too bad. What if we make it bold? Yeah, that could work. Maybe. Yeah. And also we could add shadow maybe. So you can see it easier. Make a very small distance. And we can make him orange, maybe. No, it doesn't look right at it from a distance, yeah, no. Let's just make it black, yeah. Just black, keep it simple. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science. Bill Nye the Science.
The Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science. Bill Nye the Science Guy. The Science Guy. The Science. 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 Science.
And there we go. Okay, that's the Science Guy. That's the distance between each bit. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Maybe the text even smaller. There we go. That should be good. Alright. Gosh, this one little intermission bit is taking so much stupid amounts of time for such little. It reminds me back when I was editing that Christmas video for last year. That's my latest video, actually, surprisingly. And there was one little bit at the beginning. It took forever. It took hours upon hours to work on. And it was so basic in the end. It looked like it took no effort. And it wasn't even that great. It was okay kind of thing. And it took absolutely forever to do. Maybe with the Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yeah, the Science Guy can bounce with the background. Inertia. Don't forget inertia. Never forget inertia. It's very important. Don't forget the inertias. Okay, add some more tracks. Okay, the Science Guy. The Science Guy, guys. Don't forget the Science Guy. He's pretty cool. Don't forget the Science Guy at all. Yeah, he's pretty neat. Don't worry. I got your back. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like there's an overconfident hero character. Ha! I got you guys. I got you guys. I got your back, guys. Don't you worry. I got your back. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I got your back. Nobody's gonna get you. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good in battle. The Queen wants to try to hire me as one of her guards. I declined. Because I'm so epic and badass. So epic. Amazing. I don't even know what that was. You play a video game and it's got one of those kind of people that is so up themselves. Everybody that meets me instantly says I'm the best in the world. Easily. There's nobody else in the world that can match my skills. It's too good. I once killed a dragon with a shovel. I'm that good. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's just add these bits, shall we? There we go, science. Gotta have the science. Gotta have the science, I'm so scientific. Oh no. Alright. There we go. We'll just get Guy. And just position this one. And then we should be pretty close to finishing it. We just need to animate it. There, Guy. Can get rid of this. The science. Guy. We just animate it.
Inertia is a
Bill Nye the Science Guy. And actually I might have the text stay up until Pro's face appears. So I just need to find that. I need to remark it. There we go. Have it go as long until there. So it doesn't make the viewer think they're about to see a bunch of text for the inertia. Keeping inertia.
is a property of matter.
Inertia is property of matter.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated.
Inertia. Inertia.
Maybe I don't animate it. I just have it, the science guy pop up. Actually, no. I'm going to go to one of my old small bits of animation, or the keyframing that I used to do in some videos. Well, kind of still do. It's a mild bounce. It's 1290. It starts at 1290, then goes to 1280. Then 1275, then 1270, then 1280 again. Shouldn't have a bounce. Screw the bouncers for this bit. 1267.5. We'll just have it slide in. 1265, 1264, and then 1263. So instead of it just appearing, like the text just appearing there, it will have a small little jump in. Just have it mildly animated, if anything. Okay, Guy needs to be a little closer. Ah, damn it, hang on.
Inertia. Inertia.
Alright, timing seems good.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Oh, good to be.
Property of matter. Property of matter. Inertia is a property of matter. Inertia is a property of matter. Inertia is a property of matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody.
And now back.
And now back to your hourly scheduling. What was it?
And now back to your hourly scheduling. And now back to your hourly scheduling.
Yeah, I'm gonna make just no animation for the text. And now back to your hourly scheduling. that, text smaller. Make everything centered. And 0.5. Make this bit bigger. It's like 70. If making it the Gothic. Maybe make this under bit different font. Yeah, that seems good. And now back to your hourly scheduling. How nice.
Everybody!
And now back to your hourly scheduling.
Might slightly zoom it in. Yes, I know that's zooming out. I'm making it zoom out a tiny bit so then I can zoom it in.
And now back to your hourly scheduling.
What level lockpick is this? Okay, we should be okay.
Okay, how does this whole bit work then, now?
Thank you! Hydration break, everybody!
Science
We're getting
rules.
science, drink some of that H2O!
Inertia is a property of matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody!
And now back to your hourly scheduling.
What level lockpick is this? Okay, we should be okay.
Okay,
Go,
that was a thing. I need to take a mid-stream break. Just like 1 minute. Okay. So, how's everyone's life? Alright, let's get rid of that. Well, we need to download the modem sound. Pro's just thinking to himself.
F's in the chat already. Damn it.
Pro. I love that! That is so fantastic! That's right, we have the little dancing pro in the H. That is like my... Oh, that's one of my favourite bits. The whole stream, I mean the whole video. That's stupid, what it is.
Assassin. And you can't to be an assassin. And you can't.
Alright, this bit. Re-render and slowly zoom in. I have re-rendered this bit, actually. So I need to add this one. So cut. And where was it? Rage. There we go. Okay, now we just need to position it, get rid of the audio of this clip because it has none. And all we need to do is zoom it in on his face. That's it. That's all I wanted to do here.
And you can't.
There you go.
And you can't.
Okay, just did that bit.
And
Nice.
you can't.
Sniped.
That was like a one shot. What?
What?
Well. What? My plan to just run straight up did not work.
Okay,
Dead indeed.
he's the dolphin knave.
Yeah.
Whoop. I gotta add another marker. So I can remind myself, whoop, sound effect. Like, he just drops into the water.
Alright, we're less than an hour in and F's in the chat already. Damn it. I'm sorry, Arno. Okay, it literally looks like he has tomato sauce on his neck. I'm sorry. Okay, it literally looks like. Okay, okay, it literally. Okay, it literally looks like he has tomato sauce on his neck. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. You saw nothing.
I couldn't sneak through a sewer in these threads, much less a bowl. Let me take care of that. Thank you, young man.
No worries, buddy. Just glad you happened to be carrying a pile of clothes, just as we happen to say we need them, and they just happen to be in our size, and they just happen to fit just perfectly for the bowl and be that style. What a coincidence that.
Okay.
Just glad you happened to be carrying a pile of clothes, just as we happen to say we need. Just as we happen to.
Jump towards webcam per line. Yeah. Jump towards camera.
Just
per
as
line.
we happen to say we need them, and
It's
they.
just like just, and it's like getting closer each one.
Just as we happen to say we need them, and they just happen to be in our size, and they just happen to fit just perfectly for the bowl and be that style. What a coincidence that was! Alright, we got drunk on it! Cause that's what we're gonna do. Now,
Maybe I could get some wavy effect. It's like
hope we
waving
can
everywhere and he's
stand
drunk. I'm putting a question mark there too because I'm not
we
sure
can
if I am going to.
stand. Eagle vision, activate! Eagle vision, activate! Okay, jump down, quickly climb up, quickly climb up. You are meant to be an assassin, and you can't. Ow! That was like a one.
I'm running to adding more markers so I can tell myself what I need to do next stream.
Yeah, right. Well. Boy. Yeah, right.
Might put these here as sound. Every time there's a sound, I'm going to put these here. So, whoop, sound. There you go.
Yeah,
Playing
right.
full sound like.
Why are you?
And then this bit, I just need to look in his face. That's it. This little bit, I can just do it right now. Any of those basic things I'm happy to do at the moment. So I'm a little tired from doing all that fun nonsense. That took forever and it didn't really do much. So yeah, lovely. Hey, Hyper on the YouTube chat. Hello there.
Right, well.
How have you been, Hyper?
What?
Does he blink at the end here? Starts to, yeah. It's like slightly bulging his face in and out a bit there. Anyway, what I am going to do is cut one frame. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Never mind. Oops. Just redo that. Simply what I'm going to do here is slowly zooming in. That's it.
Why? Why are you?
But I don't want that slight blinking at the end. That's movement that gets the attention of the viewer, and that's not good. Unwanted movement. So, what I am going to do is just make this whole bit here slower by like 1 frame kind of level. Sorry I can't be on Twitch, but at least I'm here and I'm good. And I just had a band concert yesterday in front of about 300 people. Oh wow. Yeah. That is a lot of people. Nice. Well, I hope that went well. And don't you worry about not being able to be on Twitch. You being here is fantastic nonetheless, so don't you worry.
What?
Yeah, I hope that went well, Hyper.
Why are you lying?
Yeah, just after he dies, slowly zoom in. That's all that I need there. That's
Why are
all I
yous
want.
lining
That's
up?
it. And I'm happy with that bit.
You have. Okay, that was. Sure. Tackle the dude. You have.
And zoom in on Witchery. There you go. I'm pretty much putting a lot of markers so I can know that know what I want to do next time I do editing. So it's kind of like ideas I have now that I'll put into practice next time.
Ah! Wrong person. Tackle the dude. He was right there. Ah! Wrong person. Ah!
Zooming in on Facecam. Yeah, it's zooming on Facecam because his reactions.
Wrong person. Oh no, you really. Wrong person.
And just text. Wrong person.
Wrong person. Oh no, you really messed up there. Wrong person. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That's the person to tackle. Okay. Just come out of the building, please.
What happened here?
Okay. Just come out of the building, please. Be quiet. Why you no loot?
This was the cleanup crew. I
Sorry,
think.
I thought I was gonna get killed a second ago. Go back to him in a second.
And Twitch chat image pop up. So I did this in another video I've worked on for Pro, and it's pretty much getting a small image of Twitch chat of what he's responding
Why
to.
you no loot?
So it's like, it just pops up. And it did! Alright, well, that sounds awesome, Viper.
Why you no loot?
Especially went well.
Sorry, I thought I was gonna get killed a second ago. Go back to him in a second. Okay, and now this. Okay,
Just let this play out.
we've taken out the people in the foyer. Okay, now we'll go back and loot then. Fine. As long as the cleanup crew hasn't come by yet. Okay, that is one really quick cleanup crew. As long as the cleanup crew hasn't come. Okay, now we'll go back and loot then. Fine. As long as the cleanup crew hasn't come.
And text, as long as the cleanup crew, as long as the cleanup crew hasn't come along yet. And yeah, you have.
Okay, that is one.
Now I have text again.
Okay, that is one really. That is one really quick cleanup crew. Please don't see us.
And this guy's just glitching in the middle there.
Well. Oh. 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 Well. Is that? Here we go, level 2 lockpick. Well. Well. Is that? Here we go. Level 2 lockpick.
Okay, I'm adding a
Bar is safe.
fudgeroony ton of markers.
1 right in the middle. 2 right in the middle. That's what I want to see.
This is pretty much all of
Yes, sir.
stage 3 that I'm going to be
And
doing.
that's what we can do this. We got 14. We can do this. 2 lockpick. The bar is safe. 1 right in the middle. 2 right in the middle. That's what I want to see. 2 right in the middle. That's what I want to see.
Half zoom in.
2 right in the middle. That's what I want to see. Yes, sirree. And that's what we just.
Simple text at bottom implying that it is the same room. Actually, simple text at bottom. Just came from here. So at the bottom, this is going to be text pops up.
And that's what we just.
That just came from here.
Sirree. And that's what we just. We can do this. We got 14. We can do this. Damn it. Okay, come on. We can do this. We got 13 still. Come on, game. What are you doing to me? You're killing me
You're
here.
mad? Your earbuds just broke. Oh, I've had that happen before. Well, I've had it happen with headsets where, like, one of the, like, the not handle, but the foundation of it snapped off, and I had to glue it back up again.
Oh, thank you for redeeming it there, game. Okay, level 3. This is our first level 3 chest ever to unlock, I think. 3 grand. Oh.
And zoom in on 3000F.
3 grand. Oh, good. 3 grand. 3 grand. Oh.
I'm having all these bits where it zooms in on the
3
face.
grand. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah. Good.
And track face.
Good. Yeah. When. Yeah. Yeah.
And zoom out.
Yeah. When we get the ability to, we are getting
Yep.
lockpick level 3.
All these markers are.
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
hate my. Like, my future self is gonna hate my current self because of all the work I'm putting in. Like, I'm pretty much saying all of this. You gotta do all this now. I'm surprised you're streaming a day before you actually stream. In fact, 2 days before I actually stream. And I've done this a few times before where I've just done a little bonus stream. Either to finish off the final small bits of the game or to do a tad bit of editing.
Ability to, we are
Sometimes
getting
happens.
lockpick level 3. There we go. That's, yeah, we need that money. This is a level 2 lockpick. There we go. This is a level 2 lockpick.
Text.
This is a level 14. We can do this. We can do this. We got 14. We can do this. Damn it. Okay, come on. We can do this. We got 13 still. Come on, game. Steaming it there, game. Okay.
Okay, it doesn't say any time before what level the hard lock was.
This is a level 2 lockpick.
It says this one's level 2. I'll probably say something specifying it's a lower level.
2 lockpick.
Well, I gotta go in a bit for school, but I will be here for about another 30 minutes. Alright, no worries. Well, I won't be streaming for too much longer, so
This is a level
should
2 lock.
finish off probably around the same time.
We'll leave that chest. Here we go. Here we go.
Is there a visual glitch? No, what?
Go. Go.
Yeah, there's a visual glitch. It's like a yeah. Yeah, that's a visual glitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes for 4 frames. Okay.
Go. Go.
Yeah, I might just
Go.
try and get rid of that visual glitch if I can. If I can't, I won't worry about it. Alright, is that better?
This is a level 2 lockpick. Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Got rid of the visual glitch. Neato.
Here we go.
Okay, whoops, I went right to the beginning. I hate it when it does that. Alright, there we go, so zoom in on, line, the thing, minigame, let's call it minigame.
We'll leave that.
Zoom in on facecam.
We'll leave that chest for now. Get this next mission done and underway. How are your ankles not broken? Oh, I didn't see the third guy. Well, he's out too now. That third guy just did not. We'll leave that chest for now. Get this next
Can you
mission
explain what's
done
going on
and
here?
underway. How are your ankles not broken?
Kills people. For some reason. Program lags.
Oh, I didn't.
And, oh, here it is.
Oh. Oh, I didn't see the third guy. Well. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, I didn't see the third guy. Well, he's out.
Zoom in on third guy.
Oh, I didn't see the
Guy's face, in fact.
I didn't see the third guy. Well, he's out. Third guy. Well, he's out. Guy. Well, he's out. Well, he's out. Well, he's out.
Zoom out.
Well, he's out too now.
All good.
That third guy just did not care at all. He was just like, what? Ah, okay. It's my turn. There we go. What?
Face cam again.
It's my turn. There.
Then track.
Go in building. Level 2. Hopefully we have enough.
Gosh, I'm giving my future self a low back.
Please. He's level 2, so we should be able to.
It's level 2, so we should be able to. Nope.
He's level 2, so we should be able to. He's level 2, so we should be able to. He's level 2, so we.
Text.
He's level 2, so we should be able to.
Oops. Then zoom in on facecam.
Okay, well, we're here.
Actually, let's just emphasize. Extremely zoom in on facecam, so it's like really right in the face.
Okay, well, we're here.
Actually, I might just do some of these zoom in bits right now. So I don't have to do as much in the future, I just have to do the text. When I saw the notification you were live, I was like, it's probably over because it was 2 hours ago, but I guess not. Yeah, it's just going for a little bonus one. I believe I started 3 hours ago. Yeah. To 3 hours. Because, for me it's currently 8 PM. I started around 5 PM. And my normal stream times is at 12 AM. No, 10 AM even. 10 AM, yeah. So a lot earlier. But keep in mind, this is a little bonus random one, so yeah. Why not? Alright, let's get this zoom in. It's like extreme zoom in on his face. Probably even track it a bit. He's just so upset about what just happened then. He's distraught. Might even track it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to set the center over on his nose, this shiny bit here. There you go. Alright, I should be able to properly track him. Just need to do it frame by frame. It's pretty much the center of that shiny bit there. Okay, yep. Wakey Higgins! Hey! Welcome to the stream! Nice to see you. Hope you've been having a good day, and hope you can enjoy what the tiny bit of editing that I've been doing in this stream today. It's pretty much just a little bonus stream, so I can work on a friend's video for a bit more. Just a small one. So I probably be going for, as I told Hyper in the YouTube channel as well, I might go for another half something else. Yeah, half hour or so. But we've actually made quite a bit of progress. Which is, well, I say quite a bit. Yeah, kinda. Well, either way, Higgins, I hope you've been having a good day. Oh, is that right? Also, sorry at any point I go a little quiet. That's just me, well, yeah, focusing on the editing. Because usually when I would edit off stream, well, I don't usually talk. Otherwise, I'd pretty much just be talking to myself. And that would be odd. Currently, I'm just keyframing a bit to track this beautiful fellow's face. There you go. Right. Oh, he even shook his head a bit. I didn't notice that, but now that you zoom in, you can visually see that he shook his head. Shook his head in such disappointment. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy.
He's level 2, so we should be able to.
It's level 2, so we should be able to.
Enough weapons left to open this thing.
It's an easy chest.
He's
It's
level
just
2, so we should be able to.
the disappointment. Disappointment. Maybe I should also have text saying... This is text at bottom of screen. Disappointed. He really is. Well, you are a very odd person. Yes, I am. Very much so. Especially if I'm doing this. My dad and mum were mean to me yesterday, so I annoyed my mum by staying home from school. My dad came home, opened my English book, and said, write out 11 paragraphs on this story, what goose comes around. Well, goes around, comes around. Well, that mustn't have been fun. Well, hopefully, you and your family can sort it out. Kinda just... Yeah, sort it out between yourselves and make sure that it's... You don't stay annoyed, is what I'm trying to say. It's an irritating thing at, like, right now when it happens, but try and to kind of make those things something like... You'd hear people on TV shows say something like that. You should probably leave it in the past kind of thing. But hopefully, Higgins, you are fine all right now, and hopefully you can enjoy a bit of the stream of what boring editing it is. But hopefully you've been having a good day, nonetheless.
Okay, well, we're here.
Oh.
Here's level 2, so we should be able to.
Disappointment.
Okay, well, we're here.
For his such...
And we let it fly!
He really expresses
that all about?
his emotions a lot.
Really? Was that necessary? What's that about? Thank you. Really? Was that necessary? What's that about? Really? Was that necessary? Really? Was that necessary? What's that about? Thank you. What was that all? What was that all about?
Text.
What was that all about? Really? Was that necessary? What's that about? Was that necessary? What's that about? What's that about?
And then, what's the word? Low-key. Low-key text.
What's that about? Thank you. Thank you.
There we go. I'm on my 4th paragraph. Oh. Well, I've actually kind of been there before. I think I remember in 3rd grade, like year 3, I had to write out a whole page of lines. That was fun. Yeah, fun. Yeah. Well, hopefully you can get it done sometime soon, and then just sit back, relax, do something awesome, and have a good rest of the day. I know a shortcut to spell together. It would be to get her.
Thank you.
Well, I believe I used to go by a shortcut for nowhere. Well, a different way to think about nowhere is now here. So just,
Thank you.
Just I guess if you don't know how to spell that word, you can combine the smaller words together to understand what you're supposed to write. Got to go. Have fun, and now I'm about to go to school. Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully you have a good day, Hyper, and it was fantastic having you here. So have a great one, and hope to see you in the upcoming next stream. All right, Hyper. Have a good one, and hope to see you soon. Bye! Oh, we're just about to get into the intermission.
Thank you. Hydration break, everybody.
Hydration break.
Science
We're getting
rules.
science. Drink some of that H2O.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Oh, good to be hydrated, everybody.
And now back to your hourly scheduling.
This intermission.
What level lockpick is this? Okay, we should be okay. go. Okay, yep, you're stuck. You're stuck. You're dead. You're dead. I'm just letting you die when you are. Okay. Big head.
Alright, we've made a lot of markers. A fudgeroony ton of markers. I might go and get on with this. Well, I guess the sooner it's done, well, the sooner you'll be able to sit back and relax. But either way, Higgins, it has been nice having you here in the stream, so don't you worry. And I hope it's not too annoying. Alright, Higgins, have a great day, great night, wherever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Alright, bye. Let's get back to this crazy nonsense that I'm doing here.
You have? Okay, that was... Yeah, right, well... Why are you lining up? You have? Okay, that was... Sure. Tackle the...
Yeah, okay, so... I'm just gonna leave all this...
Um...
Yeah, right. Next time I do some editing stream, I think I'm going to ignore the markers and instead just go through the final clips, add all the clips, then I'll start working on the markers, because all the markers are basically manipulation of the footage, stage 3, all that kind of stuff, adding text, all those kind of things. And I can just do that later.
Alright, well...
So, alright, yeah, I might just end the stream here for today. But it was fantastic having you all here, and hopefully I can catch some of you in the next upcoming stream in 2 days. Alright, this has been the stream of a tiny bit editing, a stream of bonus wonder and insanity. Either way, I have been Archblade43, thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye, good luck, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya. The music likes to take its time. It does. It really does. Give it a moment. Jeez, if I only had a better computer, right? Yeah. But though, that is kind of the type of thing everybody would think when they get a tiny bit of lag with something. Though, yeah. Either way, have a great day, everyone, and, I hope you can enjoy the music. Right. See ya.